Hi. Good evening, everyone. I missed you during that 3 minutes that I was off stream, so thank you for hopping over here. I was thinking of wearing the Santa hat too, but we're just going to go with the necklace. Anyway, this is episode number 16 of Celebrity Sundays. We're back in full fucking attack, and things have been crazy. So crazy that I can't even keep up with the, like, so many micro currents of... why am I hearing myself? Why would I be hearing myself? Oh, it's on my phone. Oh, I'm literally dumb. I had it on my phone because I was sharing it. Well, the audio is coming in crystal clear because I'm screaming. And speaking of things that rhyme with screaming, I'm sure Grace is restreaming me as she does my every move as I'm doing that. And I just love how that like subtracts from the people watching my own streams. I just love that aspect of content creation. But alas, she decided to be a villain in my life with Ben, but this show ain't about them. Because your little Lolcow queen has been spreading her wings and flying all over that weird, wacky universe, getting in constant back and forth fights with Keemstar over things. He triggers me, I trigger him. I get it. And I don't think either of us would sign each other. We are not signing anything to each other. But people are like, are you going to go knock out Queens later? I don't fucking know. So I wanted to talk to the people, see what the vibe is. And before we even start testing out our own vibes, I'm here to lift it with today's prayer in the book I have. Oh, also, I forgot to mention the whole fucking point of this. Aside from being my usual show, which is a call-in show where we talk about all things pertaining to life, a little bit of drama, a little existentialism, a little bit of every fucking thing, all scrambled up into a little cuckoo thing. Okay? I don't know. Anyway. This you may recognize from the Halloween days. Just about what seems like years ago, just back in October, where I so thoughtfully got this tree from Goodwill. This tiny little petite Christmas tree. How cute. And guess what it has? A little top. But it's not ready for that because that's obviously going to be the crowning touches of this tree. I got 2 candles yesterday. Oh, do you know why? Because I fucking cleaned my room. And that is actually breaking news. Boogie on Lolcow Live thought he was going to own me last night by saying, I bet you still haven't cleaned your room. That room, I mean, it's so much better, like, than it was. So that's kind of a self-own on you for not seeing the improvement. And yeah, zstarr should be traumatized because he continues to behave poorly. And when someone is a repeat poor behaving person, what the fuck choice do I have but to burn their ornament and humiliate them? Humiliation is a motivator. Shame is a motivator. Okay? It's all good in doses and when done correctly by Ruby to people who disobey me like zstarr. Repeat offender. Speaking of repeat offenders, there's a couple in here. And there's at least fucking 4 ornaments that I can promise you are going to be burned by the end of the night. So I recommend everyone stay in the positive vibe. Okay? And we're not going to fixate or hyperfixate on any people or substances. That is what we're not going to do. The new people we're fixating on are Lolcow Live. The Thorps are old news. Okay? We're going to talk about Becky because I need to be filled in on the tea. And a lot needs to happen. I got a new addition to the stream. We have a whiteboard. And that, on the whiteboard, those are 3 blank ornaments. So if you didn't make it onto the original ornament list, you still have a chance to get in there. Now. Okay. First off, I haven't smoked in over an hour. You guys are stressing me out already. Everyone act normal and good. And I did this horribly. Everything's broken already and I hate this. I don't... Where am I? This is so hard. I need to pray. Oh my God. This is what happens when you don't smoke. Unless no one should smoke. Everyone should never smoke. Unless the people Ruby wants to kill. I don't want to kill anyone. I'm even nice to my enemies, even though they repeatedly burn, twist the knife, backstab Ruby once again. I don't get it. Normal and good mode is activated. Exactly. Let me smoke, because I'm trying to do everything, and I'm not magic. Don't watch Grace's stream now. It will definitely... Of course it will! No shit. I'm sure she's restreaming me like... But at the end of the day, praise the Lord, because I'm not Grace, and Grace isn't me. We can each do our own things. Apparently her thing, though, is being obsessed with me, which makes me feel like a fucking celebrity. So go at it, bitch. It would be really nice if you could stop restreaming during my streams, though, and stealing the views. That's a little petty. That's a little petty. But if you want to be petty... Okay. I'll just make a mental note of that. You think I can't be crazy and petty too? I'll make a mental note. Anyway, let's read the Bible. Because this bitch ain't. Such positive vibes. Dude, not only am I going to burn you, I'm actually literally going to ban you. And you will be banned until the new year. Imagine your dad ruined your career and your entire life. But we shouldn't, I don't want to think about these things right now. We all know the situation. We all know how I feel. We all know how she feels. Everything has been discussed into oblivion to the point where it feels psychotic and I just get easily unsubscribed. Or I get easily unsubscribed. I'm internet poisoned. I don't even know what I was going to say. I get easily agitated or something. The drugs you took? It sounds like you need to do a detox to get rid of the drugs you took. What drugs? Are you trying to trigger me on purpose? I am so open about... Are you talking about weed? Anyway, I'm not taking any drugs but what I'm prescribed. I went down on my methadone. I'm a little manic, as they say, or whatever. I don't really care, but there's very obvious reasons, and I've been totally open. Methadone has a blocker. You can only do coke. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really. I've done fentanyl. You know the fentanyl, the other ones you mentioned? That I've been clean up for 18 months? A year and a half? Logical. I didn't think your ornament was going to be burned tonight, but holy shit. So you're calling me a liar. You're saying I'm lying about being on drugs. Can you just say it with your chest and not be a fucking pussy? I'm not letting the haters get to me. I'm correcting the incorrect. And I know this is not just a hater. This is someone in my own chat. Anyway, December 22nd. More than they could handle. Okay, so get ready for the positivity. And Logical Spark, wow, very disappointing. Very disappointing. They're banned. Because I have to cultivate a positive vibe when you have fucking Mrs. Satan of YouTube, fucking Grace, holding up her dad's piss buckets, flying all over the place, judging Ruby. For what, bitch? For what? For what, bitch? Everything that you judge me on, you could judge in your own family times a million. Objectively. And I don't even want to get into this shit. It's so fucking annoying. I'm just disappointed when my own fans do that stuff. It's like, yikes. So let's recorrect the vibe. I know, it's very obvious. Their content is bullying and trying to humiliate other people they perceive to be struggling. It's the lowest level, disgusting content you could do. And the only reason they're able to do it is because they are fucking soulless Grace cries about how far away she feels from God. Oh, maybe it's because you're hanging out with Satan. Anyway, Jesus shouted to them, throw your net overboard the side and you'll catch some. And so they did as he said, and they caught so many fish they couldn't even pull in the net. And if you recall yesterday, we read, at dawn, Jesus was standing on the shore, but the disciples didn't realize that was him. He called out to them saying, hey guys, did you catch any fish? Not a thing, they replied. So in yesterday's reading, we were having doubts about things working out in a way that's beneficial to us due to short-term setbacks. And I think it's applicable to me in my big YouTube comeback that I've been doing this year. I had a little, we had a little blooper with the fucking Thorpies. Okay, and I'm still paying for that blooper by them terrorizing me every day, but they just make themselves look terrible. Anyway, you're ruining this whole fucking thing, bitch. The power of God provided more than the fishermen could handle, more than the disciples could handle. Out of a fruitless night, they simply put the nets on the other side as Jesus instructed. They were overloaded with fish. This was a miracle. Because if you just trust in God, your higher values, love, truth, honesty, virtue, as long as your soul and heart are oriented in that direction, the rest is bullshit. The rest falls into place the way that it should, even when it seems like it's not going to. I have had some very devastating low points in my life, and ultimately I found a way through them, and I found a strength inside of me that I've, started to call God. Or that's not exactly correct. Not a strength I decided to call God, but I feel like, I don't know, I'm obviously spiritually confused, so don't listen to me at all. They are very offended. Well, obviously, nothing triggers Ben more than talking about the Bible. For some reason, it's almost like he's a demon. Maybe I should just read the Bible this whole thing. That actually might work better than showing porn and so far as freaking them out. Because Grace is addicted to lesbian porn anyway that she tells her dad about all the time. Back to this. The power of God. Yeah. When God sees us floundering in our need, he does not leave us empty-handed. He gives us instructions, and as we follow them, our needs turn into a bounty of blessing. Only God can do this, and he is so gracious to do it. Barrenness is not our destiny. Though we may struggle to make headway for a night season, when Christ shows up, he brings overwhelming blessing and above and beyond our need to astound us with kindness. And this is the private prayer to say, God, I believe that you have not forgotten me. You know my struggle and my needs, and you will provide a bounteous blessing. I trust you. Fucking man. I actually had stopped watching pornography, and I'm only if I'm like desperately, like randomly horny, which does like not happen that often anymore. These urges shut down once you like cut out for a while. It was tough when I first got dumped, but like boom, over it, don't care. And I really just want more and more of being oriented towards things that make me feel spiritually happy in a more profound way than the cheap thrills I tend to chase. Dude. All right, zstarr, I'll see you next year. Let's get to these ornaments. And I think we should start off with someone who just can't wait to fuck up. So here we go. Haven't even finished my cigarette. And already. Do you have mods? I do, but I let a lot of people say a lot of shit. But I'm trying really hard to have like a more positive space and vibe. So I'm really trying to have less of those people. I banned so many people. I'd rather have a smaller chat that's positive and fun than one that makes me feel like I want to die. Weird me. I know. How bizarre. So uptight. Also, I'm still demonetized because YouTube is unfair and makes no sense. So if you'd like to support this shit show, you can donate at Venmo, Cookie Talbot, or Cash App, Pet Cookies. Hosts prefer it. Thank you. It was funny. Leave it. What zstarr said? No. He's banned, and he's going to be lucky if he even is allowed to remain in my Discord. I'm changing his role right now. And then we're going to open up the floor. Oh, wait, no, we're doing ornaments. So, stop getting me off track. Let's do this. Okay, so I was just going to go ornament by ornament, but I think there's one I just am aching to deal with. Look at all these. This is someone who cares. I made one for each of you bitches, and you treat me like trash. I love you. You treat me well, except for some, and I'm still, once again, getting hung up on the negativity, and we're reeling it back in. Because that's fucking crazy. Just because Satanists are restreaming me, that's fine. I'm glad I was able to get some Bible. I know. Do you know, you rejected Ben for a 23-year-old in Ben's fuming day. Do you know what really bugged him, though? The 23-year-old was named Ben. And Ben thought he was going to get the rebound ruby. No, I went for the younger model. Sorry, Daddy. The wall hit you hard. As did all the, evil shit you guys do. It's not a good look. Red makes your eyes pop. Thank you. Ruby red. All right. So, no, we're not going to let this be led by negativity. Let's just start. We're just going to go ornament by ornament because there's so many, and I don't even know how they're going to fit on the tree, in all honesty. But we're going to try to make it work. Becky? First up, we have What You Can Do. They've been on the dating show, friend of the channel, first ornaments. So I'm not sure how I'm just going to have to really lay them on because there are so many. Positivity only. Okay, next up. Wombat. A newer channel friend from the Lolcow Live universe. I'm not going to say something about everyone because I just can't possibly remember, but some people will get little mentions here and there. Okay. Ooh, then we have Neve or Neve, depending on what is the correct pronunciation, because I'm a big fuck up. Thank you, Stevie. Okay, next up, we have Jess, little ornament. They're mostly hate watchers and pervs. Oh, the Thorps. Yeah, their channel loves being evil and hateful, so I'm not surprised. And they also love the drama between us. Oh, looky here. Oh, I didn't even make a hook for this ornament because I knew it was going to happen. Bye-bye, Papa. Bye-bye. You suck. Oops. I don't know what to do. Oops, I should have thought about that. All right. This is horrible. This is horrible. See what you maybe do. Need a better system for that. Ornaments are flying everywhere. Now we're going to be missing critical people. Yes, they live in a car that's falling apart. They're increasingly desperate, and that's why they're willing to exploit anyone and everything for clout. And not that much money. The first day I met them, I lent them $300. They did pay me back, though, but they're not really known for doing stuff like that. Paying people back, that is. Especially not their fans that they ripped off for $2,000 for the Fresh and Fit scan that they were never going to be on. Alrighty. So this tree's going to look crazy, but that's because you guys are crazy. I think they just got kicked out of their list. Everywhere Ben exists, he's rejected by society. Polite and impolite. There's a reason why even the kill stream won't let them on, But they got a nice boost from Lolcow Live. They played Keem. Well done. It's not, they're winning. They have more notoriety than me for sure. But I'm playing the long game, and I'm trying to team with God and not the loser Satan party. So, all right, next up. channel friend, bad bitch, Ava, the G. One of the big top queen celebrities of my heart. Boom. Let me see if I can have this set up better. So this is like on something. This kind of works, but this can't be open now. Very festive. Cheers, bitches. Look, even the size 4 are getting loose already. Skinny, young, and rich. Singing. Hey, Lolo. I'm sorry, is it? I should just say low so you're not confused with Lalo, the terrible. Oh, thank you. I just did a get ready with me. I spent like an hour doing my hair, so this is the completed visual. And I'm going to drop the link. And we can do the ornaments together. All right, so let's get some people up here and they'll help me stay focused on the positivity. All right, but that's the rule of the day, truly, because I need to be in a good holiday spirit. Also, there is no RIZZ review later tonight. That was fake news perpetuated by me because I was confused and Prawnsnakes didn't let me know. Amen. It feels like Christmas watching your show. Yay. It is Christmas, bitches. Let me pop on my headphones and drop the link. Everyone act normal and good. And if you are a Thorp or someone I know from the Thorps, you are not allowed up here because I know Grace is going to be sending her little demons to fuck with me because that's what bad bitches do, right? Just be evil all the time. That's totally working for you. You're making a lot of friends, I can see. I'm sure your Christmas is going to be just overflowing with friends and family and people. Oh, wait, no, it's going to be just you and your psycho boyfriend / dad, and it needs to fucking stop. So insane. No wonder they think the show's scripted. Holy shit. Not the Ruby show. No one thinks that, but the Lolcow, whatever shit, the Lolcow live show. Would you shave your hair for a 2-year guarantee? No, I'm a beneficiary of a lawsuit. I don't need to do anything like that. I shouldn't even talk about that publicly, though. Prawn's drunk already? Oh my goodness. Oh, maybe that's why he couldn't do the dating show. He had to get drunk with Doge. The worst human. Who, for whatever reason, Prawn, who should know better, looks up to.
Hey, what's up?
Hey. Not much. You got to do a Christmas version. Hello.
Oh, yeah, this is my, it's green. That's half of Christmas, right?
Bro, look at how much Christmas festivity I'm doing. We got dozens of ornaments. You can't even throw in a little candy cane or something. Come on.
Okay.
No, and also I'm never going to shave my hair for stunts. No. It's one of the few things I have going for me in life. Why would I do that? But it's actually not that big of a deal for a woman to shave her eyebrows these days because everyone draws them on anyway, or just like, I know. And this is not my first Red Bull of the day. I'm very addicted to this stuff. It's bad.
There's, you guys have Christmas at your mom's, right? Or
Yeah, we're going to pick up my dad and then go to her house. We usually go on like Christmas Eve. And then I'm not sure what we're doing with my brother, if we're going to both be there at the same time, or I'm probably going to stay over Christmas Eve and to Christmas Day. I'm just not. Yeah. The brother thing is still like an annoying situation. Wait, who's the Nazi club? All right, let me get back to these ornaments. Hopefully it's not another one I have to burn. All right, next up we have Mr. Man. then we also have someone named He-Man, who is actually a girl, we found out today.
It would be a she-woman then.
Well, I guess like a lot of women use like male names online so that they get fucked with less. Or they'll use like no profile picture and stuff like that. Oh, looky here.
I can totally see that.
Well.
Is it a stork with a crown or a... I know it's
this
prawnsnakes.
Is prawn snake.
Oh,
don't get confused by these things on top. That's just to hold so the ornament can hang. This is a snake / very accurate drawing of the princess who used to host a dating show with me, but apparently he's going to be on an airplane tonight, so that's not happening. But he's not going to get burned quite yet. Not quite yet. We'll see how this little Darius thing plays out with him. Next up, we have Polly. Hey, hello. Doge.
Hey, what's up?
We got the original crew. What is up?
Hello. I miss being on.
I know, we missed you. How have you been?
I've been good. It's the holiday hustle and bustle keep me busy.
Yeah. Did you start drinking yet?
Oh yeah, I have.
Really? I have 2 Bud Lights, so I want to like space them out, but I'm still drinking Red Bull. It's fairly early here. It's 4:45.
Also, it's mango rum, not coconut. I was wrong. I apologize.
Ugh. I can't drink any hard alcohol anymore. Like anytime I do, it's bad news and I'm like hungover for days.
Well, you're on the methadone, so.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, but it's like I'm also just old now and hangovers suck.
Oh yeah, they're horrible. They're horrible.
We have our friend Beist from the UK.
Who's that?
Hey, he's been on the show. Yeah.
I don't remember him.
Oh my god.
You're killing me. He's from the UK. He's been on the show like several different times, but not in a minute. He has been. No, he was on Celebrity Sunday episode 14.
He was on a few.
That was kind of a controversial episode, so.
Okay, I believe you.
Okay, I believe you. So what else is new, guys? What are you guys doing for Christmas?
Not sure for Christmas though, but like, oh god, we slowed down, so I spaced my vacation, so I'm off for like the rest of like the month and like part of like January.
Nice.
So yeah,
my mom is off like all week, and she like wants to do something, but I've been like just trying to catch up and bounce back from my like little depressed period of non-functioning. Started cleaning again. Bouncing back, but I think Grace is more of a horror cow, and I think people are, once they watch for more than a couple of days, they realize that. Reminds me, there was this I dropped the link of it in my Discord, but it was a like documentary about this like horror cow streamer named like Evan or I don't know what it was, but it's the most fucked up shit. I don't know if anyone sees it. Oh, Lo's here. Hey.
That term is real, like horror cow.
Yeah.
Ruby.
What's up, baby?
Hi, beautiful. How are you?
I'm good. Better now that you're here, baby.
You already know I'm about to smoke a blunt. We're only with the positive vibes today.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I'm
perfect. Perfect. Oh my gosh, I think I do already have an ornament for you, and if I don't, I'm definitely gonna make one. You deserve one.
You would really have an ornament for me, Ruby? Look, I heard you say you were like, "Oh, we're in Christmas festivities." I'm not gonna lie, I don't celebrate Christmas, but I do got a candy cane, so I think that counts for something.
Do you celebrate a different holiday, or are you just not into any
No, I'm not into any type of holidays. Like, I barely even celebrate my own birthday.
Me too. It's so much like pressure on this like one day. Like Christmas this year, I wish it could be postponed because my brother just moved out, so it's been tense between us. I don't want to keep smashing us together in a stressful, thing. But I also
Christmas is always stressful for any situation. It doesn't matter where you are, who you are, what family you have. It's always a stressful situation. So I feel it. Like, I'm glad to not be a part of Christmas, honestly. But I think I'll still, go over my parents, obviously show them some love. But other than that, no.
Yeah, I think that's probably. I used to be like more social, like at good like Christmas parties, but the older I get, the more I just want to like stay at home. And I'm more of a pothead now too than like drinking. I
Yes,
just don't like it's not worth the hangovers. Like,
Oh, yeah. My mom's gonna bring over my mom's boyfriend. He's got this pit bull. He's gonna probably bring over and stuff. I got the dog like a Gumby toy to play with
oh,
or something.
super cute.
Those things,
I
man.
wish-
Like I get along with them, but they're freaking like if you're a smaller person, they're a lot to handle. But I mean, I get along
I
with
could
them fine.
not.
But
I cannot. All right, next up, we have Sherry baby. Dude, this is
So are all of your ornaments, Ruby, all of like your followers and your supporters, and you're making one for every person?
Every person in chat, well, chat, but like it's so many ornaments. I was like all morning cutting these out. But so they're not like amazing quality.
No, that's not the point. It's the effort and you remembering all of your supporters and putting them in there. That's what matters.
Well, because there's a lot of regular people who do support my channel, have been here for a while, and I've really appreciated. Like, I went through a hectic thing with the Lolcow live tryouts, and that was like a lot of negative attention, and then all the negative attention from the Thorp universe. So it's really been helpful to have like a core of like supportive audience people. So I like to show my appreciation back, and not to mention they are sending me money, which is like helping me survive. So
right, 100%.
The least I could do.
I wanted to ask you about that. So like how I didn't really get to like see your stream as to why like the LOL cow thing didn't work out, but could you like give a shortened, little description for me?
They didn't. Well, first off, they didn't like. I don't think they got my sense of humor. They thought I was being serious about like certain things I wasn't being serious about. And then they also, I think, thought I was like doing something with Grace behind the scenes, like because they didn't know our whole falling out history. They just see like videos of us together, and then now we're enemies, and it seems like a plot line or something. So they were sus of me. And then once I saw how it all ended up playing out anyway, I don't think I would want to legally bind myself to
So
that
you're
at
glad
all.
that you didn't get accepted into that universe,
Yeah, I'd say so, because it's been a total trash fire. But like I did they invited me back on the show yesterday because me and Keem had been like arguing in the Discord. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're like pretty active in that Discord, and we had like some disagreements on certain things. I have concerns about how he does his shows in general, and the concern and how he saw the Grace situation, and like didn't seem to have any regard for like what was true about it. Like, I don't know, that bothered me. And he didn't listen to anyone's warnings, and it blew up like kind of in his face. But whatever, like that all happened, and I'm trying to always be moving forward and not like hung up on things. So I have mixed feelings about it.
That's what I'm saying. There's no point in worrying about the past or what opportunities you didn't get, because there's always better opportunities out there. 100%. Like, and no offense, like I love LOL cows or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, it is one of those shows where you do have to be crazy all the time, and you do have to like put on this act and be hateful and do all of these certain things. And like, to me, that's just very draining, So like, I can't.
Yeah,
I could not.
It seems very like exhausting to be to like not be yourself for that long.
Exactly.
What's
and
funny
I
is
don't want to do something that's hurting people. I like entertaining people is fun. A little drama is fun, but like at the end of the day, I do not want anyone to feel worse off for interacting with me. That's not the vibe. Like.
Well, I'm glad that you're bringing positivity over here, because at least some channel has it, bro. The last couple channels I've just been on, like, I'm so tired of hate coming from people. I'm low key, like, I'm not done with YouTube, but like certain people on YouTube, I don't even want to talk to, because I can't.
Yeah, it really, I think there's something about, media, and there can be fast money. There's so many dark incentives in YouTube. It brings out the worst in people, and it attracts dark characters. And I'm learning more and more.
I definitely 100% agree with that.
Ornament made.
I love it. No, stop. It's actually so cute. Listen, I told you, it's the effort that counts. It's the effort that counts.
YouTube's this giant. It's like a giant. Like imagine like a giant like online flea market, and there's all these like sketchy people.
Exactly. You're literally going to the black market on YouTube.
Because nobody's like stopping them from propping up a tent or.
I feel like in the future they're gonna look back on these like unregulated like Wild West times of like streamers, and the things I'm learning about that are like happening on like platforms like Kick, and it's even worse than what you see on YouTube. It's like really mentally ill people exploiting themselves for content, and it's like, thank God I'm in a better place than I would have been in the past, where I'd be more vulnerable to like link up with something like that, you know,
right,
and like
because you know you would want the fast money and you would want like the clout and whatever, but I feel like all of that, when like how you said, you look back in a couple years and be like, damn, I really diminished my whole self just for a couple views. Like,
yeah, if I wanted to do that, I would still be doing chatterbait. I would just do porn.
right.
That would feel better on my soul than exploiting other people in that way, honestly. It like I don't know. It's just something I have a lot of feelings about, apparently.
Yeah,
Says,
I
can't remember which
about that because I didn't get like the whole LOL cow, like why they didn't want you on there, and I just thought it was weird because me personally, like they said, oh, you know, Ruby would have been a really good host for the show, which I agree because you know she does have that just attention to detail and she can bring viewers in, whatever. But I thought the same thing about you. You know what I mean? But if they think, I don't know what they think about you, but the Grace and you lore, maybe that didn't look good together and whatever else. So yeah,
it was that, and also it's funny that they also, Keem's biggest criticism was that I was fake, but I opened up on the show like about like my past addiction. They're like, oh well, then drugs are your whole personality and you're fake, so you can't be a host. It all seemed like weird. I think they never wanted a replacement anyway. That the whole trials was just drama. But I don't know. Grace was
maybe he just wanted to find out more about you or something. I don't know. That sounds weird.
I don't know. I can't figure it out. But
is that dude?
My guards.
He was dating a high schooler a while back, if I remember correctly, which is weird because he's like a couple years older than me, I think. I don't remember, but like,
I mean, I wouldn't say anything like that unless you know, like for sure. Just
I was gonna say
I don't want to.
I didn't say no. I didn't say it was absolute truth. I heard, but he was dating someone way younger.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, his current fiance is like 24, and he's, I think, like 40 or something.
I think so.
So there is like an age gap. He seems, I don't know. I don't know him that well, except we've been having major conflict. But I think there's something about me that gets under his skin. But he also looks for that because that like drives the show. But I was open to maybe going on it, but you know, just trying to stay true to myself the whole process and not like do anything that makes me feel like I'm hurting someone, you know. Hey, He-Man, I think I put your ornament up already. He-Man was up here.
Some stream I was watching yesterday, it's called The Vanguard. It's mostly political stuff, but somebody put in a super chat, said Lolcow crossover when, and the two guys were like, they're like, we're not really sure what that show is, and the guy's like, I think it's just some drama channel or some shit, and they moved on. It's like,
yikes. They
got 80K subs, so about as much as, I don't know, Lolcow's got maybe 100K almost. But
yeah, I mean, it's a relatively new show. I didn't realize like I think it got more attention during the Boogie cancer scandal. It just happened to be that Keem did it. It's like a good concept for a show. I think if it was more about like rehabilitating, you know, lolcows and like trying to find the good in them, and like, you know, drama will naturally unfold, but you don't have to stoke it. You don't have to try to make things worse.
But
like, why not try to help people?
Lolcow's all hosted by like dudes who have like over 1 million views on, or 1 million subs on their main channels. Whereas like the Vanguard guys, that's just their channel, and they still have almost as much as. If you're Lolcow and you're hosted by that many dudes with that many like followers, it's weird how they don't even have like 100K.
But that's the whole thing, is that they're kind of fucked up their careers in a huge way. Yeah. So they had all these millions of subs, but they were fucking it up repeatedly. So that's why they are Lolcow. I get conceptually where Keem is coming from, but it's a really dangerous game to go work with a severely mentally ill and only care about like money and views.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I got caught up on Boogie through like, there's an OG YouTuber called the Archfiend. He's been doing this since like 2007 or something. This dude's got a family and a kid now. You can hear his kids in the background and stuff. He basically kind of just gave the rundown. Like, man, Boogie, you're just. He's had a history of just shitting on YouTubers, which is why I kind of follow him. And he's a pretty real guy. Like, he's very honest and stuff. And he has like decent paying job outside of YouTube, so he doesn't have to become like a Lolcow himself and stuff.
Yeah.
I find it funny that this guy now, I've been watching him so long that he now is married and has like kids and stuff. And it's just crazy.
Yeah, it does seem like they have like low functioning people, and a lot of the audience thinks that it's not real. But from what I've known from my interactions behind the scenes, these were people who are severely troubled. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, like I've tried to watch the Lolcow Queens, the rewind, the live. Like I feel like the rewind people I can kind of tolerate more because they it's just chill, whatever. But the queens,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like, and I don't know if Becky will ever see this, but Becky, bitch, you need to chill the fuck out and stop yelling, bro. We understand you have a Harvard degree. We understand you're doing this not for further promotion. Like, we understand, but like, you don't have to call each other bitches, cunts, sluts, whores in every sentence you say. Like, oh my gosh.
It's a bad setup because they like Keem's like be entertaining, but he doesn't let it cook at all. Like it's he has to let a dynamic be created, talk about some topics that are personally interesting to them and the audience. Like, and the drama will naturally happen, but people are not invested in drama when there's no story. There's nothing to hang on to, and it's just yelling.
Exactly, and they're always yelling over each other. Like that's even when I think I seen one 2 or 3 days ago. Lorenzo, thank you. 2 or 3 days ago, like it was the Linx girl on there, which mind you, I just found out about Lolcow, so I know nothing about really any of these people. But the Linx
I don't like Linx. She stabbed me in the back immediately, leaked all of my DMs for no reason, and then allied with the Thorps, then stabbed. She just literally flips on people like that with like no regard. I just invited her on my show, and she thought it was an own to leak DMs to me being nice to her. It's like, you made yourself look terrible. Like, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like, even though I've only seen her like 2 or 3 times on the stream, like I couldn't get a feel for her, like just because like what you were saying, I kept seeing people like calling her a snake and whatever else. But then like I seen some people commenting good things about her, and obviously I like to get both sides of the story. But even just like you saying that, like her leaking stuff, that's like the 3rd person I heard say that she leaked their information, and like that's really weird. That's really weird.
Some sociopathic stuff.
Exactly.
Literally.
Because like I get it, like it's YouTube, this is your job, but at the same time, we all still have our own separate individual lives that like we take seriously. So like we do have something in our life that we want to keep away from YouTube. Like I don't know, just the audacity to go and search for my personal information is just wild. Like
you have to have like no life boundaries. To be that obsessed to like.
There you go, no life.
No life, no boundaries. Like, but what I don't like is now Grace. I even warned Linx just as a human being. I said, don't give like the Thorps any personal info about your family or anyone. Everything will be used against you without any care for anyone involved. But unfortunately, she didn't listen to me, and she opens up to Grace, and Grace instantly weaponizes that and is talking about her disabled dad, talking about her significant others, like gender, and like very personal things are being weaponized against, Linx. But then Linx is framing Becky for it because Becky's like this easy character to tack things onto because she says all this crazy shit all the time.
Wait, I just pause real quick. Did you see her eat the fucking cat food?
No. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Ruby, when I tell you she put her whole mouth into the screen and scrumptured that shit up, okay? She ate it.
That's gross.
And no, what's crazy is then obviously the night before, what everyone's like huge problem was with her is because like it was like that 1-2 hour stream. It was about to hit 10 o'clock. She was like, guys, like, what's her name on there? Tina will eat dog food if you guys get her 500, right? They got it up to 500. Tina ate her dog food, so she was like, oh, if you get it up to 800, I personally will eat cat food. And there was 10 minutes left of the show, and she just kept like, she kept trying to like hold it back, like, oh God, come on, guys, whatever. And then as soon as it hit 9:59, she said, oh, I just scammed you guys and ended the scream. And then Keem went on there, or like the next day, on Rewind, everyone was freaking out. The next day, Keem got on there and literally was like, Becky, if you don't do this, like, I'm not going to lie, like, I need you as a person because you are like a good worker and whatever, but like, you're going to eat the cat food. Like, you told all of the audience.
Wow. I mean, that was on her for saying she'd do that. I would never say I would do that.
And that was the point. Like, I get it. Like, that's kind of the game of YouTube and whatever, knowing how to work people. But at the same time, you have this whole, like, it's not audience, it's supporters. Like, they're supporting you. They're sending you money. And you're going to say, oh, nope, I just scammed you guys out of $800.
What the fuck? People spending their hard-earned money, and it's like, yeah, it's fucked up that that was on the table. It's like humiliating and degrading. But if she volunteered to do that, said she would do that, the fans paid for it. She needs to fucking refund them.
That's what Keem said. Keem said
that's fraud.
I'm saying,
that hurts their whole brand if they're just frauds.
Lying on there, you know, I felt bad a little bit, whatever, because she really does like get hated the most, and I do feel bad for her.
Oh yeah.
That. But at the same time, if you literally told straight up, like, guys, I'm gonna eat cat food for $800, like, then you can't scam people, and that's what Keem said. And then she even said, like, the guys, this is degrading to me, but I'm still gonna do it. But she put like, when I say she literally put her mouth to the camera and stuffed that shit in her mouth. Oh man. So yeah, that was that. I was absolutely mind blown, bewildered. I didn't know what to think.
Now I'm hearing she's fired. I literally, it's too much. It's a full-time job to keep up with this shit. Like,
I did watch last night, but she was on the show, so I don't think that she's fired. I don't think so. Because since she ate that food, she basically, like, she gets to stay on the show.
Wow. That's just insane. And I was early Becky gang, and I've like, because I think she's like misunderstood. I think she's also like me, like, she's like sarcastic, and it's like the audience isn't like landing, you know. I think sometimes like certain men don't detect like certain like nuances of like sarcasm when women do it, and it's like, I don't know, that's just my like a pet theory. Tina didn't swallow it. It says not for humans right on
She
cam.
didn't swallow it. She chewed it, but then she just spit it out.
Oh God, I wouldn't just do that. Well, I'm also vegetarian, so I
mean,
did have like a vegetarian dog stream,
but they also made her like, because she kept like going back to the kitchen and already coming back with like a can open, and like they were like, no, like you got to go get the same can as yesterday that you showed everyone and open that bitch on camera. And
yeah, she tried. She tried.
The despair in her eyes was like, oh my God, I'm really about to eat cat food.
Oh my God. I didn't watch that. I've been curious to like watch Rewind, and especially since they've been calling me up, it is like good exposure. I'm just like, I'm just super confused by all of it. I'll say I'm trying to figure out like what
is very confusing, but I think that I started probably 4 or 5 days ago, and I just somehow ended up at like the perfect start of just a new arc of crazy beefness, whatever.
Yeah, same.
And now I'm locked in. I'm like locked in for the next couple of days because I got to see what happens.
Are you in the Discord?
I think I was for like a second, but either they removed me or it just didn't like fully go through or something. But I remember pushing it, but I'm just
Don't you have to pay to be in that Discord or some stupid shit? Or
I guess so, and I also find that to be a little weird. I mean, well, you have to monetize. You have to be creative in monetizing things to make it in online media. That's whatever. Right. So I don't think that's intrinsically wrong, but he does seem to be selling this idea of brushing. Oh, if you are in the Discord, you're going to be interacting with like celebrities. But at the same time, they are there interacting. But, you know, it's.
I think they will probably have like the link in Discord, though. And that's why they don't put the Discord out there, because they obviously don't put the link in the description or anything like that in the chat. So I'm guessing it would be on Discord, and that's why they only let certain people like come up and say shit. Or I don't know. It's weird. But at the same time, like, yeah, I looked at their prices for their like, you know, membership, and $5-10 isn't bad, but you don't get like the Discord with that. I don't think you get like the $100 one is the Discord. And I'm like, I'm not paying no $100 for no fucking Lolcows. I'm sorry. Like,
well, I'm sure a lot of like it could be really easy to prey on like people who are aspiring YouTubers who think if they just make the right connections, like, oh, if I go in here and pay this amount and I'll be interacting and, you know, collaborating with these people. I just wonder if there's like, it seems like there could be an element like that to it. But yeah, I appreciate like Keem has to like, there has to be a way to monetize things in this new digital media age. And it is kind of a wild west, you know? And I'm just trying to figure out what the boundaries are as we go. Like
tech savvy. I don't really know too much about like the internet for like, yeah, I'm on YouTube, but like it's easy just to get on the podcast, whatever. But as in like what Keem does, like that's why I salute him too, because he's obviously running a whole YouTube, whatever, you know, community. So, but at the same time, there's definitely like there's some way he just has to be able to like put shit in order and in line, and people actually have like storylines, and these people aren't like mentally insane or something. I don't know.
It seems like rushed projects with mentally unwell people.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I fuck with Tina. I think Tina isn't mentally unstable.
True, Tina's yeah.
She just screams. That's what it is. Becky, I don't know. Like even though like it's like I don't know. I have a 50-50. Like it's not a love.
Me too. I'm like 50. Well, I don't know. It's been a roller coaster. Okay. I don't know how I feel about these people.
It's hard to know your true feelings on every person on that channel because they're constantly like saying new perspectives about themselves and their opinions, and it's like I don't know if I want to agree with you, but sometimes I do. So it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, and you're not allowed to be nuanced online because like everything is just going to be taken out of context. People literally can't comprehend that I have like mixed feelings on like all of this. I don't think it's
and that's what I'm saying. Like I just got into YouTube this year, and like there's I guess like there's so many people on YouTube and stories and lores about all this shit, and I'm like, I have no idea who you guys are talking about. I barely know who lolcows are. Lolcows are the Thorps, fucking whoever all these people are talking about. I don't know these people, but at the same time, like, it's interesting to watch because it's like, is this your guys' life or is this? I don't know.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Well, it's not an act with
like,
the Thorps, I'll tell you that.
There's so many of these like little communities online. They'll show up in my algorithm and I'll just click on them and it'll be like a bunch of people like arguing about somebody who said something about them. Like there's a bunch of these. And then I went to one where it's like this lady's like arguing, yeah, so and so who supposedly like murdered their son, but they can't prove it or some shit. Like it's just a lot of dysfunctional communities.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah, that's why it's like I wish it's like you can do a show like with lolcows and it'll naturally have drama, but you could still like bring it back to like a good core of like self-improvement and moving forward and like working towards something better than just making it all about constant humiliation because people can't even stay invested because they think it's all fake, and I don't know what is fake or real there. All I know is that the Gray situation, that's all very real. It's not a troll, even though they seem like a troll. And even though they're restreaming me right now because they're petty as fuck, and they make sure to be restreaming all my streams as I'm doing them to take away from the viewership. Happily, anyone who's watching from the Thorpe channel, I don't want you here.
You mean like
please remove yourself? They're watching on Grace's channel as she mocks everything I say and do.
I mean, I don't know what the drama is. Like I said, either between you guys, I'm not caught up. It's too much. But at the same time, can we just stop the hate, guys? Like the world needs more love. The world has too much hate in it. We need more love. Like we need to respect people more. I understand that some people think they're better than people or whatever, but nobody's better than anybody. And
exactly.
I mean, I don't know. Like these bitches are crazy. That's all I gotta say.
For real. And I'm saying that as a crazy bitch, trying to make sense of it all. But at least I feel like I have some core like values, and I've at least gotten to like, even though I'm wildly immature for my age, I'm a lot more mature than I was. I'm more equipped to navigate this space where I feel like if I was exposed to this online attention younger, I would have probably just gotten in the loop that the Thorps are in, of being just exploiting everything in their personal life. Nothing is off limits, exploiting their young family members for content and these horrific things they do and trying to groom Maggie. I'm trying to be positive. So that's all extremely negative. But what is positive are all these beautiful ornaments I made. And the next one is
I agree. Awesome. Let's continue with the ornaments.
Okay.
Talk about everything.
All right. We have someone who's new coming to the stage, and if they're positive, that is great. Hi, positivity only.
Hey, fucking positivity rules, man.
Yes! Okay, I was scared when you started with the F word. I was scared. But as long as you're here for positivity, this ornament is JTO Poker. He is a channel supporter who we met up with in Vegas. It's the first time I met like a chatter, like I don't know. But I think it's one of the first times I've met like a chatter off the internet. And he hung out with us for like 2 nights, showed us all around Vegas, took us out for pancakes, showed us how to play poker because he's a professional poker player. JTO is the man. So he gets a very special ornament this year. And why don't you introduce yourself, Stik Solid?
I was just going to say, yes, hello, chat. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Thanks for having me up.
Hello.
You're not a groyper or anything, right?
No, I'm just a fan of the whole drama lolcow thing. I'm just a chatter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of fun things, we have the kill stream with their own little special ornament, because I had a fun time on the channel the other day, and even though Ether Ralph is also an extremely controversial person, I think he's making efforts to improve his life, and we want to support that always. Always.
I just want to make
or
sure,
maybe
like,
always,
out
I
of
don't know.
respect, are we allowed to say fuck on this channel or what?
Yeah.
It's demonetized, so
I'm demonetized perpetually, but I'm trying, just no like slurs. I would like to reapply eventually, but yeah. They're obsessed with you doing something, Ruby. I don't fucking know. But honestly, it does give more attention to my channel, and people tend to leave the Thorp community and just hang out at my channel eventually. So for all the confused people, I'll forgive you in a month when you come crawling over.
Yeah,
Next up.
I keep hearing about this Grace Thorpe person. Is she, the name sort of rings a bell. Is she a nice person, or what's going on there?
She is just a bitch. Next up, we have Mooncake, who is not a bitch. Friend of the channel, also a streamer.
Hell yeah.
Grace Simp or something?
No, I just I was watching the Lolcow thing and all that, and I heard you guys had an open panel.
I mean, I don't know her too well, but like I've only had one interaction like with her and her dad, and like they were nice. They didn't like whatever.
They both have
kind of like a sweet
qualities.
situation, you know, father and daughter having fun. You know, they seem to be good friends, I guess. Real close, it almost seems like.
a little too close.
He's groomed her since she was 15. That's like known. There's court documentation. The wife has a restraining order, and they're currently trying to actively groom the younger sister, Maggie. And a lot of people online are opposing it, and they're going after anyone who collaborates them really hard. You know, hard. You know, and for good reason.
Yeah, one of my friends at work who is not terminally online, like even knows who they are, and not for good reason. He's like, oh God, that guy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's grooming his daughter or something like that. But
yeah,
crazy fucking times, man.
I just asked, like, where did the allegations like start, or just I'm confused because, like, you know, I like to really know both sides of the story.
Ben's the one who announced all their family shit to the internet, and the older brother did an interview where he goes into explicit detail, and also there's just thousands of hours of video evidence. If you look Thorps up on Kiwi Farms, it's all kind of documented on a thread there that is fairly informative for people looking for information. But we don't want to send anyone over that way because they tend to harass people, like how they're restreaming
that's what I'm saying.
now
I'm
to fuck with my viewers.
Like, whatever, I don't know. I just don't know the story, so I'm not gonna pick a side. I'm just like,
well,
I mean, the side is that I hope that they both separate and find a better way to live that isn't so problematic.
Oh yeah, no, that's for me. I always pray for everybody to get better. Like
exactly.
Like, that's all they need.
It sounds like you're having a lot of fun on your channel doing panels and live stuff. I mean, why is she restreaming you? What kind of content does she do?
Well, she has done IRL collabs, but they're struggling to find people to collaborate with because they harass and like dox anyone who collaborates with them. Next up, we have CamDog, IRL friend, and one of my few IRL friends who was brave enough to meet up with me back when I was hanging around the incest cult, also known as Thorp TV. And CamDog felt so sick from the interaction that he got off of Discord and never interacted with YouTube again. So another win for Grace. Thank you.
I hate how like the Thorps chased off your real life friends. Like I would actually
they're still my real life friends. They're just
yeah.
I see CamDog every day at the bookstore.
I'd like to meet them though, if that's cool with them.
Well, if I ever do a meetup, but they're so freaked out by YouTube because it was tainted by that whole experience. But I'm sure in time they'll get over it.
They're not freaked out by like me or anything, but
No, they think you guys are totally chill, and they still pop in sometimes, but especially lately, it's had a flare-up of all that stupid drama with those people. Speaking of, Giggler, also, this is a double one, because Hurricane Pearl, where is he? But he still has an ornament.
What are these fucking ornaments that you're making from people in chat?
Yes, I made them. I've made many, yes.
Oh, that's pretty fucking cool.
Thank you. So this one is Giggler is one of my IRL friends who also was brave enough to meet up with the Thorps and also thoroughly freaked out. Shout out Giggler if you're watching, and we're gonna hang out soon. Hurricane Pearl, he hasn't been around, but we'd love to see him back.
Hurricane is hilarious. I don't know if you know who that is, but he's
hilarious.
We all miss him. We all miss him.
We do. We really do. Oh, my eyelashes.
I wanted to ask you though, Ruby. The whole Lolcow live thing, you were going to be on that show, or you tested for it or something?
Yeah, well, since me and the other girl have been like beefing, when she got fired, I thought it'd be funny for me to audition for the role. Plus, I'm kind of a lolcow anyway, and I host a show, so it made sense. That was like an obvious thing to do, but they thought I came off like fake during it. So, but
Okay.
I've since then, I was just on the show last night. They wanted me on, and I don't know. I say I'm on decent terms with them, and they want me to come call back in sometime. But I don't think either of us wants to legally bind to each other.
You know, I don't know much about YouTube and stuff. I'm just a stupid chatter that lives in a storage unit. But I'm telling you, I think you'd be good on that show.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
How much is the storage unit, man?
Oh, it's cheap, cheap, cheap. Do you not hear the
Nice.
generator running outside?
No, it's pretty good.
I used to live in like converted warehouse spaces, so I've lived like without running water in my apartment. He lives in a storage space.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
is
You
there-
have a bed and a toilet. If you have everything you need, then you're good.
It gets a little complicated here and there, but life's a challenge. Let's fucking go.
Okay.
Let's fucking go. That's the attitude.
What's the,
no matter where
what's
you're
this-
at, stay posy.
What's the square footage there?
Oh fuck!
Oh yeah.
It's I'd have to pull the old stick measuring tape for that one.
Yeah, but you could at least lay down.
Oh yeah, for sure. This chair reclines.
All right, so I have two chat superstars coming up. We have Laura and Fang Soup. My girls, my bitches, okay? We love the bitches around here. Look, there she is right now, the lady of the hour. I even drew a little picture. It's fangs and a bowl of soup. How about that? And this is Laura. She is the OG. She's here right there. The lady of the hour herself.
So look, I was watching that Lolcow Broads one, the one with all the chicks. And
The Lolcow Queens.
Yeah, they're dropping like flies. So is there a chance that you might go and re-audition?
I talked to Keem yesterday, and he said he wants me to call in the show, and honestly, that's probably the most preferable thing for me too, is just to use it for exposure and then use me for content, and it'd be kind of like a mutual thing like that without binding each other to anything, because my money situation is about to change drastically, and I don't want to legally get caught up in anything weird.
And it just seems
and I like having
exploitive.
freedom, and it seems exploitative, deadass.
Exploitive and like manipulating.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Hey, Elmo, lots of hearts for my bitch.
I would tell them you'd call
Yeah,
in,
speaking
give
rich,
them the
baby.
content you can provide and stuff. It's good exposure for you, and tell them you want a cut of the fucking night store.
I mean, if
Donut.
I don't know. We'll see. At this point, I'm just happy maybe to try calling in sometime. And I do like some people I've met through the audience. It's been great for networking, and it's been great for exposure. So I don't know. I just have mixed feelings on it because I do have some concerns with the mental health of everyone involved. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you can't fucking help everybody. People are gonna do it whether you're there or not. So I figure, fuck, go make some content. Keem's a pretty fucking staunch business gnome. I'm sure if you approached him with a good fucking back and forth, I'd love to see you on that show, man. I can't wait.
oh, thank you. I appreciate the support.
Yeah, don't eat any dog or cat food.
Speaking of dog food, we got Frenchie, aka Ride, in the chat.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, do you have to do all of that nasty shit just to be on the show? Like,
I will not. I refuse.
It's tough.
But
it's
they're
a tough
talking for
task
a punishment. They were going to have Becky have to live in my apartment for a month would be a humiliation ritual. So,
Becky, in your apartment?
well, because my apartment's so messy and gross the way that I live.
Yeah.
I'm making improvements like right now.
Right.
Yesterday, I cleaned it on stream, so it's a lot better. But
I'm
you know,
just saying, like, man, could you imagine having to wrangle those type of people, the lolcows and shit?
Dude, I could not tolerate those fucking people. Just
Speaking of our bitch Becky, I did make her an ornament, even though she's divisive. We
No,
love that, and she's
better.
been entertaining. And I think that maybe I understand. Maybe we can find some commonality there. But I missed a lot of content, so I don't want to sign on with any psychopathic things that have ever
Like-
happened.
I just feel bad for her. She just gets so much hate. Like,
Really, I know, and I
yeah,
find her
too much
super
hate.
entertaining.
She cries on stream. Sometimes it seems a little forced, but I know sometimes it's real, and she really crashes out. And
Yeah, me too.
Hey,
so
man.
I relate to that.
to
Like,
go through that
I say fuck it. Lean into the motherfucker. Go in fucking guns blazing, man. Lock, stock, and barrel. Go fuck some shit up.
That's how I tried with my audition, but I almost feel bad because I was like being too mean. Look who I found.
I could never be that mean to people. Like, that's what I'm saying. If I got on there and like a girl instantly called me a bitch, like, I'm leaving. I don't have to deal with that type of disrespect. Like,
See, that's the thing. Like, my background is mostly factories where everyone's an asshole to each other anyway. So I have these fucking nerds trying to like, oh, do this, do that. I'm like, fuck you, dude.
no, literally, like, people are so entitled. It's crazy.
Well, that Becky chick that's on the Lolcow broad one, the Queen's one, sorry. I don't think in any way she's disingenuous. I've heard a lot of talk about it. I think everything she says is completely, she's probably the nicest person I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I don't think anything that she says is disingenuous. Not one thing.
Not even when she's calling all the girls like fat bitches and whatever.
And I'll go one step further. I'll go in lock, stock, and barrel. I think all those were real cat food.
I think it was too, but I don't. The 2 cans. I think the first one was fake because it did look like it, but the 2 other cans were real.
If she didn't have it in her mouth for that long, it was probably real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Also, I mean, it's not vastly different than eating any other animal product. It's like, it's just like spam or something, right? I don't know. I'm vegetarian. Yes, you got a really big, nice one. It was when, after I started making like so many, I started slacking with some of them. So don't judge based on who has the bigger ornament. It like really, it's totally random, okay? And this one,
if we're gonna sit here and talk about ornament size, we're gonna get fucking demonetized. Oh yeah, I think you already
for this. Like, you're the only streamer that is making tags and doing this for her Christmas tree.
That being said, I love the fucking ornament thing. Are you gonna be doing a panel for quite a while?
I'm gonna be on for a bit. There's no dating show tonight, so I'll be on for at least like another hour or two.
Well, give me a bit. I might come back and fuck some shit up Stik style.
Yeah, no, it was a pleasure to have you on. Sorry if I am suspicious, but I'm constantly fucked with by.
No, I was just fucking.
Whether it's groypers from the past or whatever.
No,
so
yeah, Chad already kind of exposed it. I've had a couple of conversations. Grace isn't. She's not my biggest fan. Put it that way.
Well, then you're welcome here. As long as you're positive, people, we love it.
Did Ben get jealous of you?
Let me go and get a drink, and I'll come back and explain it.
That's actually a great idea.
Yeah, oh, fuck,
Pavilion, sorry I have banned you by accident. Same apology goes for many other people I've banned by accident.
All right. Thanks for having me up.
Thanks for coming on. It was nice to meet you. Yeah, I'll be hanging out for a while. Next we have... Wait, can I read? Oh, duh! The celebrity of the fucking universe. My producer, Cycleman90. Okay. We're getting rich together, baby. Let's do it.
He's on top of the tree, yeah.
Goes right up there. Ooh. Even though all are equal.
All are equal.
Well, that was nice to have a new face. I mean, that's another reason why I like Lolcow. It's like just to get some new people around because there are just so many toxic people from
I've been trying to get my one friend about this, but like I just got a SIM card for my phone. It's not working now, so I can't get a hold of him. But like he's like a roadie or a crew like rigger or lead rigger for like concerts and stuff. He has a lot of instruments and stuff, and he makes like crazy. We used to make crazy music together. It'd be funny to get him on here, but.
Yeah, I'm always open to have anyone on as long
like
as
I said, yeah, his profession is like going to setting up for concerts, so he's met like some famous people and stuff, and he's probably has like some stories to tell. And
we've got Talmit.
Yeah,
newer member.
Chat. There could just be, people usually just watch and won't chat, like, or they will chat and not come up. So we never know who these people are. I don't know.
Yeah, or some people will like watch for months and then like out of nowhere come up and be like, "Oh yeah, I've been watching this whole time," and it's funny, it's interesting. I like it. I like the variety. And sorry if I'm muting you, Doge, but you're giving a lot of feedback sometimes. So whenever you want to add something, just unmute it. But I don't know why I'm hearing a lot of just like movement.
Well, it took me about 2 or 3 months to even call into like RM Brown's like show, and like he's been like, whoever said that in the chat, like come up on the show on Discord or something, and. I joined Discord just to get on that show, and it was I felt like such a boomer trying to figure that out and stuff. in trying to figure out how voice chat and all that stuff works. But
Dude, it's fucking. I still struggle with Discord and tend to have issues. I'm just getting the hang of it though, so I've been using it more. All right, we've got Romano, another newer channel friend who is known for dressing up as Power Rangers and being a badass. Bada bing, bada boom.
Did you already put Ava's on there?
I did. Ava got a really nice one. Where is it? They're all flying all over as I move this, which is confusing too. But
right. And I like all the different shapes. Like you could have made them. Oh yeah, Ava's is really cute. Aw, stop. I love it.
I gotta. And we have She-Serp, another awesome female supporter who did go up on stream once on Thorp TV, but then got harassed into oblivion, which sucks. But she's been coming back around, and she's always super appreciated and has very nice, thoughtful, positive vibes.
and you almost need to get a bigger tree. But
I know. I might need to. I underestimate. Fuck, they're not even all fitting, but
just go up to like a pine tree and just like get some scissors and cut off a large branch. Yeah.
And start
oh, speaking of,
Oh yeah.
what the heck is that? Stevie in the house. Beautiful
Oh,
star.
the hook.
Celebrity and one of the Ruby pioneers with Doge.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Get crack for me.
Yeah, Get Crack. I love Get Crack. He's one of my favorite YouTubers for sure, or whatever you want to call them, streamers.
Chatters.
Yeah.
He's like, because he's not like,
Get Crack for me. He's chill as fuck. All right. Then we have, Tommy King. We'll put this in the maybe section. Because we're being positive.
Oh man,
Now-
you disrespecting me like that. I can't really do a good Tommy impression, but see, this is what I'm talking about.
I went on a virtual whatever date with him on the Pronsa show.
Oh,
with
yeah.
3 of us. Who was there? Me, you, and B, or whatever, I think.
Probably. Yeah. Oh, my God.
But he was like actually being like just chill, and he was like, "I'm sorry." Like he was like, "Oh, if I ever disrespected you guys, I'm sorry." And like, even though I don't think he ever has to me, I just appreciated still the apology. I was like, "Thanks," but you do you, bro. I don't know.
Exactly. I always end up unblocking and forgiving him. For better or for worse, we'll see. Speaking of a controversial character, we've got ZStarr. But, wait, we don't see their comments in chat because they're blocked. Because they have a fetish for being set on fire.
Burn it.
Burn it. That's what you get when you're
Hell
a bitch.
yeah.
That's what you get when you're negative and a bitch. Okay?
Send it to hell. There you go. Bye, ZStarr.
Maybe this isn't a good way to do it. These are really nice candles too. Whatever. Hopefully we don't have to do much more of that. Okay, you're ruining
You
my.
should have like a
fucking
pot
Yankee
full of like
candle.
water ready to like just dump it in. If like.
Yes, that is what I should have done. But we like to play with fire here. Speaking of, we have Sage Green Eyes and Tracy in the house. I don't know if they're all going to keep fitting on the thing, but let's move it. Oh, they just keep flying everywhere. I'm going to have to work on that. Next, we have HK. HK in the house. Don't be offended that this is tiny because you are the star of the show. It's only tiny because I was getting so tired of cutting the ornaments. This was so many ornaments. And Doge, why? What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I'm getting a beer. Sorry.
Yeah, you can hear him. He's opening it now.
I know we get all the sound effects from Doge. Thank you for that.
I apologize.
It's okay. All right, next we have another controversial character in this universe. The Furby, the myth, the legend, Melanie.
Furby's funny.
Oh, shit, I have to
I'll
make
say
one for
that.
MDX.
Yeah.
That's seeing that there's not one for MDX.
I like how there's people that are like, when Furby shows up in the chat, they're just like, I'm gonna leave. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
leave
they
then.
become
like you're only one
insanely
person.
mad.
They're like, I want my I want to refund my whatever super chat. I'm like, you donated like $2, dude. Like,
I did actually refund a super chat. I've refunded a couple. One
But
I
it was only,
refunded
like-
over Melanie. It was $20, and then one I refunded because they wanted feet pics, and I thought it was a joke, but they were serious, so I just refunded them the $20. And we're all
Just-
good now.
no, just show like your shoes, because that's a foot still.
No, I just don't want to do anything that can veer into being perceived
It's a
as like
shoe.
sex work.
It's just a shoe. There's
But
nothing on it.
yet my stalkers will use it against me somehow. We'll see. Anyway, next we have Retro, a newer channel friend who's been hanging around and super cool. What's up, Sneaky Boy? We have to make one for you too. Doge is jacking. Oh,
No, he's not.
No,
we've got
no.
accusations. Accusations.
Fake news.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
What are we doing with that beer bottle?
I was crunching it up and throwing it away and moving around. That is all.
Good. That's what I thought. Retro, welcome to the gang of good people who only do good things. JTO! You missed it. You had such an epic ornament hanging speech.
Is JTO the one that lives in Vegas? He's the one that met up with you guys.
Yes,
but-
he's the one we...
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh, the ornaments are flying everywhere, so I don't even know where it is.
Sometimes when I watch these live streams, like I see Prawn at a party, like trying, I'm like, dude, like finish that beer, or like go talk to that. He takes so long, or like when he tried to climb out like a very like shallow rock wall. I'm like,
Oh, I
God,
watched that.
his
Yeah.
I didn't
areas were
watch his
struggling.
full stream, but I seen him when he was in like the bar and he just was standing there kind of looking at the screen. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go.
He just needs some help. He'll get there.
I sometimes wonder if he's just like being like reluctant for like to build up suspense or something, or
He's shy. He's shy.
yeah.
No, he's like as a... Yeah, I don't think he's... I think he plays into things. This is a positivity space. He's the last person
I
who would be
don't
in
even
here.
see him. So
Okay.
Who is that? I keep hearing that name. Who is that?
a
He's your worst
Mesopotamian
enemy, a
ruler
nightmare.
from like
You said
300 BC or something.
It's this guy who was in love with Grace, who's been like harassing me for 3 months, telling me to go relapse and kill myself. And now Prawn says his buddies with him, but that's fine, whatever. I don't really take it personal because he's obviously a drama farmer and it's gross.
He
Next
looks
up,
like
we
he
have
could be like
Ghosty, a real one, a real
He
bitch,
looks like he could
and
be
she's
a.
still Halloween themed with a ghost.
I like that one. Super cute.
I want to find the JTO one so we can see the ornaments.
Oh, dude, I
Well,
just
guess we
remembered.
could do
Okay,
that.
you know what's funny? One of those chicks that were at Prawn's parties in Austin. Like we're trying to get him
Uh-huh.
to talk to her, and she shouted out her like Instagram, so I just followed her, and she's like, I guess followed me back or something. But
Ah, are we in? Get those bitches. We need these bitches. They were so hot. And they interact with Princess, so they must be like kind. The ornaments are everywhere. Look who got burnt. Oh wait. Oh my goodness. And then there's Gnome has an ornament. Gnome, who early days when I met the Thorps and everyone was misjudging me, Gnome saw it for what it was, that I was just trying to help a girl out. And that was misunderstood.
No, shout out
Right.
to him.
yeah,
When
we're
everyone
like,
else was hating.
Ruby, don't hang out with them, please.
I know, all right, everyone back. Trekkie, another Discord regular, occasionally in chat. What is up? You're on the tree. Jess, I now don't know which one is which because they're flying everywhere. I got Frenchie. Well, I don't know. At this point, I think we're ready to put the star on top. Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
This is our first annual Christmas tree chat appreciation ceremony that has a huge emphasis on positivity and the future and moving forward and being so happy and positive. And I got this amazing little tiny star to go on top of this tree of love and support to visualize that it's mostly love and just a couple loud haters, including the ones who restream my every movement to detract from my view count because they're bitches, they're petty. Oops.
Oh, nice, dude. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Does your mom or anybody, do they have like any like old ornaments that were from like their grandparents or whatever?
Oh yeah, we have a lot of like,
nice
family ornaments. All right,
That's
whatever.
cool.
I tried, and I
That's
failed, just like fucking lolcows and everything. Just kidding. I'm
You're good.
positive.
They fell off. Oh,
Who
No,
fell off?
it's perfect. It made it for 1 second, and that's all it needed.
Exactly, and the memories are
Yeah.
for a lifetime. And now I think I deserve a cigarette because that was a lot.
Our
Romano, you got
trees-
one too.
Our tree's got some like ornaments from like the 50s and 60s and stuff. They look pretty cool.
I love those. I love those styles like of ornaments. I like little birds that like clip on.
Yeah.
And yes, it's the same Darius that dated Xena the Witch, who's also a streamer.
Oh wait, that's serious? I thought that was like a TV show or something, like Xena the Warrior Princess or something.
No, there's a chick who that's her
Okay.
name. I think I still follow her on X, even though we got in a fight about vegetarianism like a long time ago or something. I don't really know their deal. All I know is she dated Darius, and that's a huge personality flaw in itself. But that's the last negative thing I will say. So we're going right back into positivity, aka taking a hit of weed, because I think weed is okay. I think God is okay with weed.
Mm-hmm.
Even the Bible says, like at certain points, it's okay to comfort yourself in times with a moderate amount of drink or weed,
yes,
right?
very moderate.
Okay, so basically, you could drink a little bit, like wine, right? But you're not supposed to get drunk ever. And
Oh,
when
no.
when it comes to weed, you're supposed to have a sober mind. But it does say in the Bible that, like, when it comes to medicinal uses, like you actually need it. Like, you know how kids with seizures, they can take hemp and stuff like that. Like those type of situations, that's understandable. Or there's like something else, but I forget what it says. But yeah, that's what it's like. So, but the way that we use it and like smoke it, it's like technically abusing it, and it's not the right way.
Oh, yeah,
What's your like
it's in,
denomination and like background?
Huh?
Oh, do you have like a denomination or like church or like
I'm not religious like whatsoever. I don't believe in religion. I'm just I
Okay.
trust God.
well, Romans 4:20
but you like
says,
the Bible. You
Yeah,
should
I
we're on like
believe-
the
I believe
same
in the
vibe
Bible.
then.
Yeah, I believe in the Bible. Yeah.
Corinthians
Me too.
4:20 is like, smoke weed every day.
Corinthians
They-
4:20.
They took that out of the Bible though. That's like in the Vatican or whatever, where it's hidden.
I mean, I haven't heard. I've been like down a rabbit hole of a lot of stuff, but I haven't heard that. So I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
I looked a little bit into like Gnosticism for a minute, and like there was a book at my store, or there was at my job, which is a bookstore. There was a book I was looking at, and I don't know, it all felt like witchy to me in a way, and I didn't like it. And that's kind of like what I'm trusting more of that like feeling and being guided and oriented towards like love, truth, light. And right now I'm getting that vibe a lot from the Bible, and I haven't been getting that vibe in other like scriptures or whatever.
And
So, but I also there's things I don't like in the Bible. So it's
I agree with you.
I'm actually kind of a Mormon, actually. Sort of.
Like
Could you
Mormon
explain
curious.
what a Mormon is?
Like, I've been to the church a lot, that kind of thing.
Oh, you were
And I'm
raised? Is that like
friends
your
with
background?
Well, the missionaries met me, like, while I was walking my dog. And then they invited me to the church. Shit, I'm drinking too much. Yeah, I went to the church. Everything was good.
Maybe he doesn't have the best. I actually
Hey.
don't know what the definition of Mormon. All I know is
Question.
like the culture. Somewhat.
Question.
I don't really know anything about
They
it.
don't.
Yeah.
That church. They don't make you pay to join the church, do they? Because
Kind of, actually. They keep
Really?
track of who donates what. And if you don't donate anything, you're kind of,
very unchristian. But
Well, I
well,
think if you're a Christian, you're supposed to like tease like 10% of your income. I think my mom still does that to this day, except she just donates it all to nonprofit.
yeah, it's 10%, but they keep track of who donates what.
I work with like a lot of Amish people where like they're not allowed to make a certain amount of money to where they have to like if they have a business and it makes too much money, they have to have another person come in and buy part of it.
Amish isn't a religion, though, is it?
It's a community based around like Anabaptism.
Oh.
Okay.
It's and thing is like not all Amish people are the same. You have like the old order, which don't use any electricity, no indoor plumbing or anything. But the ones I live around, like they have some electricity. They just can't have a driver's license or whatever. So yeah, my boss is an Amish electrician who he has his own truck that he can't even drive, which is just so ridiculous.
Oh yeah, because they don't do any electronics. I mean, they're probably fucking better off in a way. Like, if all this internet shit like just blows
Trust
up
me.
in a way that I don't like, I'm just gonna log off and go live off the grid, probably.
Trust me, my boss would love nothing more than to be able to like drive his own vehicle because he can operate all this machinery and all these like these excavators and these telehandler lifts, and he teaches me how to use like construction equipment because he can't use it a lot of times.
Interesting. Well, whatever makes people feel happy and they find value in that and a sense of community. I
will give it to them.
that.
Like that when things need to get done, they're really good at just chipping in and getting something like completed. Which is something you don't see with a lot of like, I don't know what, it's weird to say like normal people, but I mean, Amish, they call normal people, they call people like us English or like worldly or something because we speak English.
Huh.
Because they speak it's like a specific dialect of like a regional German Swiss language called Deutsch. So it's like watered down German or something, or not watered down German, but it's like, I don't know. It's like if you're an actual German, you can kind of make out what some of them are saying, but.
Oh, sneaky boy, I need to make you an ornament. I didn't make one. There's so many people I missed. I could not get every chatter, but I think I got like most of the regulars who've been showing up for a lot of my streams, especially since I started streaming like all the time recently. I got like just super into it, but I tend to like hyperfixate on things.
Someone said in the chat, PA Dutch food is good, which yes, some of their natural like food it's naturally like some of their peanut butter is going to be better because there's no like preservatives and additives and stuff. Their cheese is pretty good.
You're being called out in chat. Sorry, I can't resist a little spice.
Okay, sorry.
A little negativity. This guy is saying this dude has no idea what he's talking about, laughing my fucking ass up. Puff Civilian, can you back that up? And Stevie, do you or do you not know what the fuck you're talking about? The people.
I have to explain. Yeah, I work and live near people who don't use electricity for the most part, who like live in like the 1800s at times.
It's hard to explain Amish that. Girl on OITNB. I don't even know what that is.
Kevin says a lot of weird stuff.
And it throws me because that's also my little brother's name, and he has a similar like icon, but it's definitely, it's obviously not him. But anytime I see it, I'm always for a second like, what the hell? Like,
no,
but I have a lot of different kinds of viewpoints in chat, but no. I like to have, all different kinds of folks.
That Kevin says a lot of random stuff, so.
Well, Puff, be fruitful and multiply.
A lot of Pennsylvania Dutch food is unhealthy. Maybe some might be if it's not like pasteurized and there might be some bacteria in it. I mean, that could be a risk, but
I remember Orange is the New Black. I don't know if I watched it, but I remember when it was like super popular. Lo, do you still go on John Galts stream? I haven't hung out there in a long time.
No, I mean, I'm in the chat a little bit, but not really going up on stream anymore. I've been trying to start my stream and focus on that really. Like, I like John and whatever, but there are some people on there that I'm just like,
Is Hurricane on that channel? Because I've seen him on it, but
he's probably been. I think I've seen him in the chat, but I don't think he's ever came up on cam.
You say you stream you on YouTube or Twitch or?
It's on YouTube, but
I'm excited. I want you to stream. I think you like. You need more just like positive, genuine people on the internet But the internet chases them out, you know, because if you're like that, you tend to be like sensitive, and it can be so much negativity.
Yeah, no, I would definitely give you guys my channel, but they're my first couple of videos, so don't judge me. And like, I'm getting there.
What's
I'm
it
gonna get there eventually.
What's the channel called?
If you want, you could tell us in private. You don't have to like tell
Okay,
anyone
okay.
if you're not
No,
ready
like,
to
no,
let
I
me know.
can like share it in the private chat.
Or no, yeah, absolutely. Or if you were ready for people to know, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I do get some trolls coming through, so
I
I
don't
don't want to. I don't want to accidentally send any trolls your way. But the audience has been getting better. I did get a new influx of like more stable, normal-esque people from the Lolcow audience.
No, for real. No, my channel personally, like I have my little description over there. Like my shit's about positivity. Like I'm talking about just, you know, real life shit. I smoke on there. I'll eventually like start playing the game, and I do my little blanket business or whatever. And just I'm gonna get into more stuff. I just haven't figured out what they are yet.
Yeah, I still haven't figured it out. I mean, you know, depends on what you want to get out of it. For me, it's an outlet, a way to express myself and connect with other people. And it's even turned into something to help me live, you know, and make money off of in a way, you know. So it's a weird ride. It's gonna be a weird trip for sure. But I think that's a good attitude to go in. As long as you're just doing it for yourself and enjoying it, that carries you through the negativity. And also there's so much positivity too. I just get hung up because I'm like sensitive. I get hung up on it, you know?
Some
I
of
don't
these street
know if it'll share it like that. You might be able to press it, but copy it or something.
Also, oh my God, I haven't even been looking at my phone, but we got a Venmo. Bada bing, bada boom. Speaking of money. Thank you very much. Always super appreciated because I was denied to be monetized, which I still find to be crazy. I don't think
that is crazy. Because how many subscribers do you have?
I'm at like 9.1K. So it's just because I was monetized, but then my channel had it removed for repurposed content for my K-pop videos, like including, I don't know, it seems like an accident or like, but I was denied and I can't reapply until like March, you know. So part of me is like, fuck it, I'm at least gonna start a second channel, right? You know, just to like start in case this one blows up, at least just like start funneling people to somewhere else, because I don't know what the freaking issue is with YouTube. It seems totally random at times, but you know, that's how they do it. So
Hey Stevie, I got a question.
Yeah.
Are the Amish allowed to use toilet paper?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
not electrical. As long as it's not like electrical, you know. They can't use electric toilet paper, but
Yeah, that's
yes. Everyone go sub Lo's channel if you are about her awesome vibe.
Riding High with Low.
This guy's no, I mean, I literally have 13 subscribers, so you guys can subscribe to me.
Oh my God, I'm gonna go subscribe on my phone right now. I'm just really happy that you're putting yourself out here.
Oh, Ruby, thank you. No, I appreciate you a lot, and I love it. I just be watching sometimes. You know, I try not to be like on YouTube and just my phone too much in general, but in my off days, I will get on, and when I see, you know, I be commenting to you and just saying hey, whatever. But I was just
No, I'm so happy you came up today. It's always a pleasure.
No, I knew I was like, oh, positivity. That's exactly what I was looking for today.
Happy belated birthday. I guess you had a birthday stream a couple days ago.
Oh no, that wasn't my birthday. I was going to a dinner.
Oops, my bad.
No, you're good. It was my friend's birthday, so happy belated birthday to her.
Happy friend birthday.
Yeah.
Speaking of positivity, Spicoli's backstage.
Oh no.
God.
I don't know.
Ruby,
are you ovulating?
Yeah, I think we get the memo. So I'm gonna go ahead and say no to that because
are you on your vajayjay?
Exactly. It's always the same. He's, you know, he's not about positivity. He's about being, you know, trying to make people feel uncomfortable, and especially if you're female, by asking a lot of insane questions
about him.
He calls into the dating show a lot usually.
He called in the last time that we were on, but he didn't I didn't get a date with him, or I think it was you who got a date with him, and that was just it. He got off after that, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah, we had him up to show what not to do. So, but I feel like he's just gonna kill the vibe if I bring him up. So Spicoli, the answer is no. Go back to where you came from, which is the channel that's restreaming me as we speak right now. which is where you're
Spicoli.
probably like, yes, I know Grace is probably like so impressed with you right now. Like, great job.
I should find a place to like upload. Like I run across a lot of animals at work and stuff. I need to like upload those. Those would be fun to watch on stream.
Yeah, that does.
A lot of cute like animals. Like I'd be like working and like a kitten was like nuzzling up against my tool pouch.
Oh, let's look up let's look at a cute animal video. Just because just thinking about Spicoli is disgusting.
No, you know,
honestly.
the animal videos were like, you know, like clumsy animals, like
clumsy animals.
or like cats falling off the bed or trying to jump, but they can't. Like those videos are the cutest.
Now we're talking. That's instead of Spicoli, let's bring up a positive video of cuteness and happiness, because there's a lot of that in the world. We don't need to expose ourselves to people like Spicoli who are terrible. And I pray for you that you're.
Spicoli said, "I want to know why Lo is so fucking masculine." That's disrespectful. And that's
what?
Not come over to my channel, Spicoli. I don't care. Like you can be something, but I just don't like tolerate disrespect and like.
Well, he's permanently banned. Bye, bitch. We don't like literally. I'm so over these people who come around and then just like kill the vibe. For what reason? I get it. Woo, you're doing Grace's bidding. Yay, another vibe. Like, what the fuck?
That's so crazy.
It's they go out of their way to just be like hateful and weird. It's bizarre and sad.
Oh, it's Huskies.
Cute.
Baby Huskies.
Oh, dude, Huskies are like my favorite.
Yeah, this little round version.
Nice. Ooh, Siberian.
Be careful. Holy shit.
That's me. You're probably wondering how I got here or got this position.
Ah! Oh no! Aww. Oh, the puppy.
Go flop. Oh, there it goes. Shit.
Oh, nice.
See, that's why I'm vegetarian. They're too cute. Aww.
A cute jackass.
And then he does.
Go 3. Check the yard. Go 3. Go, Coco, go. Go.
Coco. Wow, that was amazing.
What the fuck?
That is some good.
That
is positivity. Hell yeah.
That
was
felt really
positivity. That just made my serotonin go up because now I'm happy.
Right? Ah!
I'd rather watch this than like the Thorps, or you know what I mean? Like,
right? We're changing the direction of this boat, and I don't care who leaves. If you want to be about negativity, the door is that way. Okay, because we are not about it. Hey, Artsy, I made you an ornament. But they are literally all over the place, so I'm not sure where it is. But
This cat.
Is the audio coming through okay for you guys? Because sometimes it like is weird.
Yeah, I hear it. Oh shit, he did make it. Oh, fuck. Look at him go. Look at him go.
That is
Yay! Well, finally, the audio is working on freaking StreamYard. Finally, my type. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, can he do it? Can he do it?
Can he do it?
Oh shit! Bye.
Oh, that dog.
Doggy. Oh. Oh. He is nuts.
See, everyone loves the positivity. This is what we needed.
Mm-hmm.
Cause no, and what's crazy, I was literally just talking about there's too much hate. We need this.
That's some great editing.
For real.
Oh damn! Couldn't do it.
It's our high as fuck though.
Aww. Cute. I like we have the positive music too. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. All right, are you guys D's in the chat for dogs and C for cats? Let's go.
Dogs.
C.
Dogs.
Okay, we'll start with dogs.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
DC.
You know,
Boom.
I do love
One.
cats. Like cats are dope, but I love dogs.
I love dogs way more than cats, but I
Cats
did get
can be
attached
funny.
to Oreo. I miss Oreo a little bit, I will admit.
Cats have this thing on them that make you like them. Like sometimes it's in their dander.
Yeah. I do like them just a little bit, just because I just like how nonchalant they are, but that can get annoying.
I'm seeing a lot of this is a good setup for a joke, but I won't say it. I'm seeing a lot of D's in the chat. Lots of D's.
The C could be also.
Lots of C's. Lots of D's though. And yeah, not even gonna say any immature jokes because I'm also trying to elevate. Okay. Yeah, I liked Oreo though because Oreo was like a cat. You know, Oreo was like very affectionate and responsive and like respected my boundaries more than other cats, which don't give a fuck. Literally,
Was she
like
female?
yes.
Yeah, a lot of female cats are pretty what do you mean, affectionate and
Ah! Cute. Cats are always doing shit like that too, and dogs don't do that. Aw. I used to always have pet birds too when I was little, which is kind of fucked up. My friend had rats too, which is cute. Also, Lo isn't. I'm like just looking at that message Spicoli sent. That was insane. Like, there's nothing masculine about you. Extremely.
I think it's because of like the clothes, but like me personally, like I'm not the type to just like be wearing like I'm a more casual dress down type of girl. Like I'm not.
Yeah, but that's like to say you're so
But
masculine.
my voice is a little
crazy.
deep. I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time,
That's an attractive quality. Most people
what am I
like
supposed
that.
to do about it? I was born this way, okay, guys. I can't help it.
People hate
Spicoli's
high pitched
fucked up,
voices,
man.
and like Spicoli has a horrible voice. His voice is grating.
He's like a million years old.
yeah. Oh, look
Aw.
at that. Ah, there's Darby.
Aw. Darby. Hi, puppy.
Those little puppies are so cute.
I know. My biggest goal is if I can keep my room clean, be financially stable for like an extended period of time, I would love to get another dog. Because I usually do have a pet dog. My dog died last year, but But I just don't think I'm ready yet because I need to be able to pay for the fucking vet bills. Need to be able to like. It needs to be a clean living space. I can't be smoking inside. So many things would have to change that it would, you know.
Well, I'm glad that you're one of those people because, you know, people who don't have the means to pay for a dog still get dogs, you know?
I mean, I've unfortunately made that mistake when I was younger, and then we had to rehome the dog ultimately. So I learned that the hard way when I was like a teenager. I adopted a dog from like Craigslist without like, it just wasn't well planned. Me and a roommate were going to share the dog, and it just did not work out. Like, obviously, you know, I had the best intentions, and it just didn't.
Someone in the chat asked, "What breed would you get?" I'm guessing he's talking to us. I just want to say, man, I would get a pit bull. I love pit bulls personally. I know how people feel about them, but I've had one or two before, and they were the best dogs in the world.
Yeah, they can be really nice. They can be a handful, but
if they're raised correctly, they're perfectly fine. You know,
like I personally am strict when it comes to animals. Like, you know, they like to be trained though. They want to be obedient. So you just got to be on them about it. And,
yeah. And a lot of people adopt them and are not equipped to it, and they're just so abused, and that's why they're so. And it's like they are a dog that can cause harm if not well trained and not well cared for.
That's what
so many people get it as a status thing, and it's gross. And then every shelter in my city is like overflowing with these dogs, and there's constantly like injuries, and it's due to the bad training and abuse.
Hey,
and that's horrible.
I just uploaded a video of a dog I met at my. It's unlisted, but I can just post in the chat. I don't know if you want to watch it. Or,
oh yeah, I'll watch that.
I think it's this one.
IRL dog content.
Yeah, it's not on YouTube. But
fuck, why can't I like? It won't. I can't like click copy the thing. Can you? All right. Do you have the authority? Don't you have the authority as a?
Oh, okay. You know
what?
I'll try to do that.
I think you can because I'm in StreamYard, so it's like not letting me highlight the text for some reason. And I don't want to just copy it letter by letter. I'm way too high for that.
Yeah,
no way.
Hold on, it should have a.
I don't know why it doesn't let me do that on my StreamYard.
Let's see how it. God, I was trying to like.
Oh, Tony says, I think you're lovely, Lo.
Oh, thank you.
I agree. I agree. 2 dogs, but they live with my mother, Staffy and Doberman. I'm a little afraid of big dogs, and that's why I would love to like volunteer to shelter, but I've had a couple of negative experiences. I'm way too like, I get startled really easily in a big way that doesn't work well with big dogs, you know? So it's not a good match for me personally. I would get a small to medium sized dog. Smaller the better, honestly, because I live in a city and it's just, you know, it's not good for a big dog at all.
Right. I mean, me personally, I'm the opposite. I love big dogs. I don't really like little dogs just because they're in the way. Like, you know what I mean? At least a big dog, like I can't step on you, and
that's the worst.
Yeah.
Okay, I just posted in the Discord the celebrities only section of the Discord. You should be able to pull it up to there.
Oh yeah. Discord, I can click the link.
Celebrities only.
Celebrities only. All right. See, I'm just like Keemstar. But celebrity is more than a financial status because Doge is a celebrity and Lo is a celebrity.
Right. I wish.
Oh! Wait, okay, hold on. Am I sharing the right thing?
Yeah, there it is.
Precious. Oh, wow.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I do like Pomeranians and like Chow Chows. They are cute dogs. They are.
See that one? The white dog's overprotective of the other one, but that little puppy is like really like friendly to me and stuff.
Freaking cute. Oh.
I have like just videos and videos of those.
That's so cute.
On your channel? I love fluffy dogs.
If I got a dog, I'd probably get the same kind of dog I was arrested for stealing, which is like, a Maltese.
You said arrested for stealing? You stole a dog?
I did. I stole a puppy from the mall when I was 18, and it was my first arrest. I just turned 18, so it was like I was held accountable, and it sucked. And ultimately the charges were dropped. But it was,
I'm not gonna lie, I feel it because that's like an impulse. Like I wish I could steal a dog.
I have these impulses, but for some reason I don't have the thing that stops them, and that's the repeat issue. But, you know, it was such a cute dog. So cute. I'll show you what it looked like because it's unfucking believable. Oh, precious babies. Look at these.
Yeah, they are really cute.
Oh God.
But
Yeah.
they are super tiny.
Tiny. I did have to give it back. Can you believe that? I was so pissed. Well, when I gave it back, I was
Oh
like
my God.
shocked they still arrested me.
See, this is why I would never want to have. I never want to have carpet, mainly because it's just a bitch to clean. But also, if I had like an animal running around, it would be funny to watch them slipping.
Throwback to when my dog brought me all her puppies so she could go take a nap.
Cute.
Oh, that dog is
He
strange.
literally was
Oh,
exhausted.
precious.
Helicopter, helicopter.
Ah!
Paracover, paracover.
Cute. Oh yeah, I want a dog like that. Yeah, that's like the one I stole. It was just like that, and I was just hiding in the car with it. And it was like sleeping next to me, and I was so afraid it was gonna bark because all the cops were around. I was literally hiding in a car with a dog as the cops like pulled up to the store.
Oh, look at that one. See, I don't like when they do that, put like their hair tied up like that.
Cute! That looks like Darby. Oh my god, I miss Darby. Yeah. My dogs never could do the shoes.
This little dog. Oh my gosh.
That's precious. Oh, see, that's why I do want one. It's like one of my goals. Ooh, Sergi wants to know if you're a model. You could be a model. You're very pretty.
I'm not a model. A lot of people.
Anyways, says,
For a week,
Yeah.
my
Just a dog.
melty pill.
I don't even know how I would even get started into that.
I mean, it is like it's a bad industry full of exploitation, but people, there's like sites like there are like modeling sites that are like somewhat reputable that you can like upload yourself on or apply for. But I don't know. I've never. I've only done the weird kind of modeling, so
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I can't really exploit myself, and just the older that I get, the more I like to wear clothes. So
yes, don't go down. It's a very dark path to go down, in my experience at least. Oh,
Holy shit.
puppy. Oh, how cute.
Dogs, help
the,
someone to keep your seat warm. Door greeters. Nose print artwork. Someone always looking at you.
Oh,
They will let you sit on a small section of their couch. Always a baby.
how precious.
I will start
The
streaming.
thing is,
This now.
Lo does not want to do that, so
That's
she
what I'm saying.
wouldn't.
I want to start streaming more, but not. It won't be like I feel like what people's
Mhm.
entertainment is really looking for, because my views and stuff like just doesn't allow me to be that way of the world nowadays.
Yep.
And at the same time, though, like I want to be one of those people that have you ever seen like on Facebook or TikTok, they'll read like the Reddit streams. Like I want to do that because I feel like I can read well and whatever. And
Yeah, you're natural on stream, and that doesn't come naturally to everyone to like interact with chat and do it. And if you find entertainment in that, it's really fun to do, just as a hobby, there's always going to be people who pervert things, but you seem to have like such a strong like moral core to you that it's like,
I definitely do. I can't be doing that shit.
yeah, so it seems like you're in a good position to navigate that without like getting swept up in anything, because you're so clear, like, no, I don't want SIP money, like, no thank you at all, not even from the jump at all.
And that's what I'm saying, like, yeah, I did win, the little Halloween competition, but I literally told everyone, like, I need to pay off my car, so I need this money, like, and that's just it. That's what
Dude,
it
the
was.
fact that was such an insane that was an insane prize for such a small channel.
No, stop, because I even said that, like, they originally told us, like, oh, the winning prize will get like 500 or 700, and then the rest will get how much ever out of the 1,000. And but then I guess they raised 2,000.
Still only 3 showed up. Like, what the hell?
No, Portia was upset, and I feel bad for her because she did like put in a lot of work towards that show. But at the same time, like women just didn't show up. Or at least we did though. So.
Dude, people have I've noticed this with a lot of streamers. They have like, they'll just say yes to something and then just not show up without even telling you. And you have to confirm like 80,000 times, you know, to make sure like someone will come up, and then you always have to have like a backup plan. It's really hard to pull off stuff like that. I'm just surprised that even with a cash prize, like, because I think people are camera shy, but I don't know. At the same time,
so they just
wild
flake out.
Yeah,
I mean, she said she had like 16 or like 13 girls lined up, but 10 to 13 of them didn't show up. So yeah, they just
only 3 showed up. Me, Lo, and Ava.
There was that one girl.
And then Beat showed up, but she was like, she had some technical issues. Mm-hmm. So there were, I guess, in total 4 people showed up, but one of them missed the like.
She showed up
the whole competition, kind of.
I'm gonna
already gave out the prizes. Like
damn near as soon as we ended like the thing, she joined. It was so bad.
Yeah, it had already basically, I don't think I was still on when she joined, but it was good that we met her because now she's come on the dating show and has gotten like integrated in the community a bit, which is always fun to see, you know, some new people coming around. Exactly. Freaking a streamer, you really have to just, I don't know, but not everyone is like that. Like, I don't know. I know I'm a mess. I still try to, like, if I'm not going to make something, I will at least let people know.
No, I feel
it's so insulting to not do that.
That's why I have a struggle, like, making more streams, because what's there to talk about? Because, like, I'm not into politics. I'm not into, like, the news of today, because I just don't care about that stuff. And I just have a hard time thinking of ideas, but I'll figure it out. Obviously.
I think you have
just play some video
obviously
games.
Have a lot of good like values and things that you care about, and it's just talk about what you care about, and people resonate with that. You know, already.
True, and that's the thing.
Play video games and just talk about your life or something.
Yeah, or like what's important. You know, which is, but you know, we obviously do have a lot of things that are important to you. You know. And things to say about it and reasons why you feel this way and that way.
Right. I do want to start because I do want to get more versatile with my gameplay because I only play like the new Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 and Fortnite. And I do play a couple like, you know, story mode games. But other than that, like I want to just like expand my horizon, you know.
I know nothing of gaming. I love gaming. But I get so into it, my blood pressure like goes up. But if I would love to get a setup for it, like
it's an adrenaline.
As my financial situation changes, you know, I'd like to. I just ordered a new microphone, so we are upgrading around.
At least period. That's what we love to hear.
Yes, we're trying. We are trying.
I feel it. I'm on a fucking old ass Xbox, but I do have like a nice headset, and obviously I have my computer so I can connect it easily. It'll work. I don't know. I just you know,
your setup seems fine. I mean, you can get started with a little, and then you know, especially as you build fans, they'll donate towards things, you know. And I try to always put money right back into it because this is just what I enjoy doing anyway. So it just works out that way. But people like seeing their, you know, investment in real time. That's why people like smaller channels because it's much more interactive, you know, 100%. And they can really see an impact.
100%.
But on that positive note, I am.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. One other thing I do talk about on my stream is anime because I'm into anime a lot. Like,
dude, you're gonna do fine. There's so many already. You have like these very niche communities and access points. People will search, you'll pop up, and it's just a matter of getting eyes on you. And I love having you on, even though there wasn't that many people, especially because Grace was restreaming the entire show to fuck with me, as she does. But that's okay because I love the crowd that was here. It was all the best people. I would love to. I'd love to get rid of some of the shitty people.
This is in your best streams for sure because it's just like super positive.
It really was.
I just uploaded a video. It's in the celebrities. It's like a horse. Have you ever seen a horse with a mustache?
No, but am I about to?
Yeah.
Let me look in this.
Right. I'm like, what are we about to see? A horse with a mustache.
It's called a gypsy horse.
Okay.
Look at this thing. Watch it. Watch. Look at that. Look at it.
What?
What the fuck?
Huh?
Is
I
that
know.
real?
Yeah, that's real. It's got braided hair and everything. It's a gypsy horse.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Never seen a horse with a mustache.
Look at that. Oh my god, look at that.
Oh, weird.
Look at
You
the
saw that
braids it's got.
in
Such
person?
a beautiful.
Oh yeah. That thing, I don't know how much those things cost, but that's freaking expensive. That horse is not cheap. Yeah, type in gypsy horse.
Whoa.
That horse is beautiful though, but the mustache isn't.
Yeah, I don't know. It detracts from the cuteness.
Yeah, it makes him look like an old man.
Yeah.
I want to look up at a cute baby horse.
Like miniature baby.
Oh, dude, I see lots of ponies too at work.
Ponies are so cute.
Aww.
No, honestly, pandas when they like act drunk and they're rolling down hills and doing whatever. No, those are the cutest videos.
Aren't they precious?
Grace is restreaming like you're watching animal videos. Yeah.
Literally,
they're very joyless.
So, like this is literally what life is supposed to be about. Is about goodness and positivity and love. Like,
And these are
And
exclusive
that's
animal videos, you know.
She needs to
Alright.
make her own content.
Exactly, and she does really well with IRL collaboration. It's just unfortunate that her dad controls and ruins everything for her. But
I am thinking about making a separate. I do have a separate channel. I think about just like stock footage full of like just stuff I see. So people want to use it as like content for something to see if I can get ad revenue off it. Because animal videos do get lots of views, but
they do. I mean, why
Yeah.
not? Like that's what I say. A lot of people, why not put yourself out there and see what happens? But I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you guys all for coming. Everyone, subscribe to Lo's channel.
well, thank you.
It was Riding with Lo.
And subscribe if you obviously haven't to her channel too. So I'm sorry, my voice fucked up.
Riding with Lo.
Riding high with low. Yeah.
Riding high with.
I'm definitely.
I want to write it down for myself too, because I.
Thank you. No, I really appreciate all your guys' subs, and I'm going to set up for my next stream soon. It'll be within the next couple of days, sometime. Obviously, I'm sure everyone has this whole weekend off. So, but thank you, Ruby, and I hope you have a great Christmas. And just God bless you. I'll see you later.
God bless you. Thank you for coming on. Bye. Stevie, always a pleasure. Always holding down the fort. And on the tray, I think that was a great, lovely, little positive stream. But I am getting hungry and I'm hitting that 2-hour mark and I'm a little pussy. But I'll probably do another phone stream or something because I've been just like hopping on the phone stream so much. And I don't know. Eventually I'm going to go back and delete a lot of them because it's just clogging up my feed, I feel like. But I've been having fun with it. So it's like, I don't know. Anyway, thank you for coming on. Always a pleasure. And thank you to the viewers. And to the chatters, everyone who is on my board of love, on the chat appreciation tree, all over, who kept the positive vibes. Very positive. Had a great time tonight. And yeah, we need to switch it up, okay? And it's been a fucking nightmare load of drama, like insane. And I'm probably going to dive right back into it, but at least we got a break, okay? And we got the widescreen on the laptop. So good night. And don't forget to subscribe to me, like me, love me, join the Discord, follow the Twitter, all of that bullshit. And same